rappers to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up and comings with the it factor. It's the Jazzie KWard coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
Nightingale. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. I'm your host, Jazzie KWard. Welcome to another edition of Jazzie After Dark Artist Talk. This is our second season, y'all. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. I see people coming in the room. I see Rose Lady Edmond. Hey, Miss Wells, Anaya. I think it's Anaya. I hope I said that right, but she'll tell me if I did it wrong. But I want you guys right now to go ahead and start sharing the video, invite your friends, start inviting everyone into the room. And while you're doing that, jump over to KENNEY Radio. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, KENNEY Radio. Make sure you hit the little subscribe button right there twice so you can get the notifications, as well as KENNEYRadio.com. Make sure you go to the website, subscribe your email address as well. Okay, there you go. And so I told her she was going to get me together, y'all. And my guest tonight, you're in for a treat, everybody. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. So you know what? I think I'm just ready to go ahead and let's kick the show off right now.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie KWard.
Hey, come on in the room. Hey, everybody. Again, welcome to Artist Talk. I'm bad with names sometimes as well. I'm just bad with names. I will mess people's names up, y'all. But my special guest tonight, well, before we do that, if you're just coming in the room, I need everyone to go ahead and do hashtag shame on you. That's hashtag shame on you. Don't forget, We got some special prizes coming up, y'all. We got some giveaways. So make sure you do the hashtag shame on you. So don't come on the show and just say, well, you know what? I didn't win anything because you didn't do the hashtag. Make sure you do the hashtag shame on you. Well, my next guest, smooth jazz R&B recording artist, Mr. Kenny Nightingale. He's an American-based smooth jazz R&B recording artist with a little bit of fusion. This brother do gospel jazz, contemporary jazz with the world beat grooves. Okay, y'all? And if you don't know Kenny Nightingale, shame on you. Shame on your mom and them, your auntie them, your cousin and them, everybody in them. I'm just silly, y'all. Hey, I see people coming in the room. Don't forget to do the hashtag shame on you. Share the video. So let's welcome our special guest, international recording artist, saxophonist, Mr. Kenny Nightingale.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How you doing, everybody?
What's up, my brother?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Can't complain. You know, it's been good. God is good. You know, it's been good. You know,
God is good. With everything that's going on, my brother, we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. We're also going to talk about Kenny just released a new song, August the 13th, Hello. We're going to talk about that. His other releases, Coltrane and Montgomery, other songs that I'm digging, y'all. This brother is bad. So again, shame on you if you don't know Kenny Nightingale. Okay, shame on you. You didn't tell me that you had the shades on, and see, I would have put my shades on and everything.
Man, you know, you got the best shit, man. You got the best one, man. I'm kind of shy here. You know, I'm trying to cover my eyes.
Okay, I understand. But I wanted to say hello to a few people. Hey, we got the Ona B recording artist who's hanging out. We got my friend Miss Alice McCree. He's also in the room. Rose Lady Edmonds with the Jazz Lovers Corner. And if you don't know the Jazz Lovers Corner, shame on you. You need to get to know the Jazz Lovers Corner. As well as, don't forget to hashtag shame on you tonight. Okay. So Kenny, before we get started, I just want to ask you, these are 3 questions. I call these my aha moment questions. So this is really so people can kind of get to know who Kenny Nightingale is. So I wanted to ask you this, my first question. What is the best thing that someone has ever done for you?
The best thing someone has ever done for me? Mm-hmm. The one I can remember is someone needed help, you know, just a little help, you know.
Just a little help.
And you know, I don't know, I've never met this person before, you know. It's this lady, you know, I met at the gas station. I was running to a gig. I was so late, you know, but she needed a ride somewhere, you know. But she seems pleasant and looked pleasant. And there was a brother I was speaking with, you know, at the gas station. I don't know him either, but I'm like, when the lady approached me, I'm like, if I can give her a ride to this program, you know, she's going and she's running real late. And I look at this brother, I say, you know what? I got a gig. I have to attend right now. I have to leave. I said, do you by chance, can you please give this young lady a ride and stuff? He said, look, Kenny, from the conversation you and I just had, he said, I know you're a good man. He said, I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. I said, please, I'm so happy. I appreciated it. So I think, to me, I believe that's one of the best things, helping a stranger that is in need, you know? And yeah, he gave her a ride, and thank God, and this brother, we exchanged numbers. So he called me back and said, hey, you know, I took her to our destination and everything is fine. You know, I think it's one of the best things. 2 strangers I met, and the other one, you know, was open to help.
Yeah, open to help.
I'm very grateful, you know.
What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you.
Yeah, what a blessing. Yeah.
My number 2 question, what are some things that you are grateful for?
I am grateful for life, the breath that I take. I wrote a song called Every Little Breath.
Right.
You know, every little breath that I take, you know, I bless God, you know, because a lot of folks are in the hospital right now. You know, a lot of folks, you know, they're going through a lot of stuff financially, health-wise, they're in bad shape in their health. But look at me, I'm here. Kenny Nightingale's here. I'm ready to blow my saxophone. So I bless God. You know, I give him all the glory for the strength and for his grace, for the opportunity for me to be alive and healthy. Trust me, a lot of folks are at the hospital right now, you know, but I'm here healthy. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm grateful for family, my children. Oh, come on. I am grateful for family.
That's right. That's
yeah, it's a blessing.
Blessing. And my third question, who has made the greatest difference in your life?
In my life, my dad.
Your dad? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a blessing. Well, thank you so much, kid. So those was my aha moment questions. You know, just to kind of get people to know a little bit more about who Kenny Nightingale is. And before we get started, I want to say hello to some people I just saw coming in the room. What's up, D. Rogers? We got Nate, the soul singer, hanging out with us. Recording artist. We got a recording artist, Michael Levine. And of course, we got Ron Lepford. What's up, Ron? And Rose Lady, man, that's right. It's amen, being grateful. I always say, thank God for his grace and mercy.
Amen.
Going on in the world. So, Kenny, I wanted to start you talking to you about when you mentioned about being grateful and thankful, right?
Yeah.
With so much, you know, last year with the pandemic. So just how are you and your family been doing or navigating through all that?
Man, I bless God, man. I bless God. It's not been easy, you know. Last year was, we all know what went down, you know. But I bless God, you know. I have my children, every member of my family, they are healthy and well, you know. The music industry was hit so hard, you know. Even I myself, I do a lot of gigs. This is what I do for a living, you know. But everything just came to a standstill, you know what I'm saying? But I will tell you, the grace of God is sufficient enough for me and my household, you know. It sustained us through the pandemic, you know, no matter what. In fact, we were blessed. My family, we blessed during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? We had no cause to shed tears. You know, all we did was just hopeful and grateful. Right. You know, so I bless God. But that time, the same time, I used the opportunity to write music and create music. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so much going on in the world. I decided, look, I got to write music. I got to create music. I got to be busy. Got to keep myself busy and prepared for the next thing that is about to happen. That's you know, right. So I'm very, very humbled at that. You know. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, before we get started, let me ask you, do you have another device on?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if you, because I can hear like the little feedback, so I didn't know if you had a cell phone running.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, let me load the volume and see.
Okay.
I can take it away from here.
Oh no, I think that's better.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Okay.
So, Kenny, let me ask you this. Because, you know, I know you do a little bit R&B, you do a little bit of jazz, but why should people care about jazz music?
Why people should care about jazz? Man, because jazz is in the beginning of time. You know, the beginning of creation was jazz. You know, so jazz is a language. You know, it's a language that we speak with our instrument. Sometimes you hear a saxophonist or a drummer or a bass player or a guitarist. Like, okay, for example, why should people care about jazz? Listen to George Benson. Yeah. Man, dude talk with his guitar. It's coming from deep within. You know what I'm saying? Jazz is a language that we speak. You know, that is the way we express ourselves, our feelings. Look, I can sing a beautiful song to a lady or to anybody, but once it comes to jazz is something that you improvise with. It comes from the inside of you. You know, you're speaking a language. Jazz is spiritual. Let me put it like that. It's highly spiritual because we're communicating. You hear the drummer is playing, and the keyboard player or the pianist is accompanying it or is answering back. You know, these guys are communicating. It is spiritual. Sometimes it's like you're communicating with the angels above.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I believe they should care about jazz because Kenny Nightingale cares about jazz.
Kenny Nightingale cares about jazz, y'all.
Yeah, hey, care about jazz, man. It's the foot of love, you know.
Well, when you were doing a little scatting there, my brother, why don't you scat a little bit on the horn? Just give us a little sample. There, okay. There you go, people. If you don't know Kenny Nightingale, shame on you. So make sure right now that you go over to KennyNightingale.com, his website. Make sure you support this brother, support his music. I'm excited also to talk about, he has a new song called Hello, which he was just released August the 13th. We're going to talk about that. Also, he's going to perform for us too. So Kenny, let me ask you this. When you were growing up as a child, was there a lot of music in your household?
Yes, yes, a lot of music. Look, I lived by music growing up. Music is my life, you know. It was my life then, it's still my life now. Growing up, you know, my father, my dad is a saxophonist himself.
Okay.
And a percussion player. And my dad owned a music school in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? That was the only music school in the ghetto, you know. So yeah, you know, so when I turned 8 years old, he said, hey, son, here's your instrument. You got to learn you got to learn this craft and all this instrument. So he gave me the saxophone and I started learning the saxophone. And oh boy, every kind of sound you hear comes around me, you know, growing up every day. The music school opened like 8 a.m. in the morning, shut down 7 p.m. Even after the school shut down, we got a recording studio. Everything you hear is music, 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 nonstop. All kind of music, all style of music. And of course, my dad loved to listen to great folks like Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Grover Washington, and Albie Hancock. Introduced me to a lot of folks. So yeah, music all around me, man. A lot of music.
Yeah. So who were some of your musical influences, you know, when you growing up, even today?
Oh man, I'd always fell in love with Grover Washington Jr.
Okay.
You know, yeah, he had some great pieces like Wine Light, Mr. Magic. You know, I love Grover Washington Jr. Not just that he's a saxophonist, you got other saxophonists around too, but there's something about his music. It's very percussive, very percussive. And when Grover is playing the saxophone, he's interpreting a language, something that is highly spiritual. You know, when you listen to Mr. Magic on the tenor sax, I mean, dude is talking with that saxophone. You know, he's talking, he's improvising nonstop. So yeah, it's one of my big influences. One of my big influences, Grover Washington Jr. And today, I love me some Dave Cars. Dave Cars, I love him. You know? I love the Cars, man. Smooth, very smooth. You know,
very smooth. He's smooth just as you, Kenny Nightingale.
Man, bless God, man. Blessings, you know.
So hey everybody. So I told everyone tonight, if you're just tuning into the show, I'm talking with international recording artist, smooth jazz and R&B recording artist, Mr. Kenny Nightingale. Don't forget to do the hashtag shame on you if you didn't already. So I was just going to ask my producer, are we ready to give the first giveaway? So I'm going to talk about the first giveaway. So Kenny Nightingale, and I just want to say, Kenny, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
You can win one of Kenny Nightingale's masks. And you know, everybody with pandemic. And it also has on you see over there? Right there.
Oh, nice.
You see that? So
blessings.
The thing about the mask, Kenny, it says, it's what I love about the mask, y'all. It says breathe the jazz. It says breathe the jazz. And the mask, it feels so good. It really, What made you do the mask?
When even before the COVID started, 2019, you know, in 2019, before the COVID started, I came up with the title of my album, Breathe. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh man, my stuff went, died. I'm coming.
As Kenny Kenny is setting up some things. Don't forget to do the hashtag shame on you. And again, the mask right here, it says breathe jazz. That's what it says. It says breathe jazz. And you could be the lucky winner tonight of one of the masks. I mean, it feels good. And y'all, we are still in a pandemic. So we want you to be safe, and you can be the lucky winner. Don't forget, hashtag shame on you. Hey, Miss Terry Renson is on the line. We got Miss Paulette Jackson. hanging out with us. We got Ron. We got my beautiful friend, Ace Hardy, my childhood friend, Paulette Terry Remsen. If you don't know Terry Remsen, shame on you. If you don't know Paulette Jackson, shame on you. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to have more right here on Artist Talk right after this. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Artist Talk. I'm your host, Jazzie KWard. You know, we lost Kenny, getting Kenny there, so we're waiting for him to log back on. I think his phone died, and he realized that his phone died. But again, I want to thank everyone for all of their support of Artist Talk, and we are in our second season. I'm so excited. And again, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that support the show, those who share the video. And I understand everyone can't come on and watch the entire show. So if you just stay 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, thank you. For those who watch the replay, thank you all so much. I have to also thank all of the artists for their thank you videos starting the season. For those who did the promo videos, again, thank you all so much for your continued support of the show. I appreciate each and every one of you. So we're ready to do the giveaway. And if you haven't, for those watching, make sure you do shame on you and the comments there. And my producer said, I think we're ready. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Woo! Congratulations to my friend, Miss Rose Lady Etman. She is the winner of one of Kenny Nightingale's. Let me tell you about this mask. It comes in a nice case, y'all. So the mask fits inside the, okay, I'm kind of bad with that, y'all. It fits inside the nice sleeve here in the case. It tells you how to properly take care of the mask. All the instructions are right there. That tells you about the mask, how to wash it. And the fabric is wonderful. I need to ask Kenny, like, what kind of fabric is this? So we will give away another mask before the show is over. What? Yeah, so Rose Lady. So make sure you message me your forwarding address so I can get your mask in the mail to you from Kenny Nightingale. And like I said, this one right here says, breathe the jazz. It says breathe the jazz on it. So thank you so much for that. And a lot of them had different sayings, but don't forget to go over to KennyNightingale.com. Make sure you check out his website. He has a new single. It's called Hello. It was just released August the 13th. And so what we can do, Kenny had done a performance, and we can go ahead and show his amazing performance of one of his latest releases. Did you want to do that? So guys, continue to keep it locked right here. Kenny, his phone died. So I think he's trying to charge it back up. So he should be right back on. But let's check out this amazing performance from smooth jazz and R&B recording artist Kenny Nightingale. did you, ladies and gentlemen, that was smooth jazz R&B recording artist, Mr. Kenny Nightingale. And I think Kenny is popping back on. I was over here like jamming to the groove of that. But while you guys are listening, make sure you go over to his website right now, which is KennyNightingale.com, and support this brother. Make sure you, it's all about support, y'all. They need your support. So we're going to bring Kenny. He's back on, and we're going to have a little bit more up close and personal conversation. What's up, Kenny? You made it back.
Man, I made it back, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, you know. Yeah, man. My phone acted over me.
It's all right. You know, my brother, things happen. But you know what, Kenny? We were over here jamming to your music, and hey, that was keeping us going. You know,
nice. I appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that.
Mind, body, and soul. Music is so healing. But you know, when you listen to music, Kenny, what does music heal you from?
What
does music heal you from?
Oh, come on, man. Music helps me from stress, you know. There's a lot of stress going on around the globe today, you know. Right. Yeah. When I'm stressed out, I just, put on whatever music, you know. I listen to rock and roll. Believe it or not, I love Jimi Hendrix, It's one of my favorites on the guitar too, I listen to all kind of music just to relax my mind, Music is the food of love, It helps me from a lot of stuff, from headache and stuff like that. It makes me calm down. It calms me down.
Right.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing about music. Like I said, it's spiritual. Music is spiritual.
And so the song that just went off performed. Tell us, so people who are listening, I know it, but tell them the title of that track.
Oh, that track is called Pina Colada. Is it Pina Colada?
Yeah.
Or New Day. Yeah, I think you did two of them. You did one. Yeah, I think you did the pa ta da ta da ta 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 da shabba da da da. That is Pina Colada.
I could use a pina colada right about now.
Yeah, man, it's good for summertime.
It is definitely good for summertime. But I wanted to go back just a little bit, Kenny. I know you grew up in a large family, like 8 brothers and sisters. Now, outside of you being a musical artist, are any of your brothers and sisters are they gifted as well as you?
Actually, we're all 8 brothers. There's no sister.
No sisters. 8 brothers.
Just all 8 brothers. Yeah, and every one of us plays music professionally.
Wow.
Every one of us. Wow. I thought my brothers had to play their instrument, but today, these guys, man, I bow before them, man. When I hear my brothers play, I'm like, oh, come on, brother, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? These are genius, But I'm very proud. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of them, because I taught them the craft of music. Because my dad, he asked me when I was growing up, play music. He said, look, Kenny, now you got the younger ones behind you. You got to show them the craft of music. You got to, put them through. And that's what I did. I took my brothers one by one and showed them how to play the instrument, the drums, the keyboard, the bass, the guitar, because I play all those instruments. So I have to show my brothers how to play all those instruments. And they're all professionals today, pros.
Right. So what we're going to do now, Kenny, we're going to do another giveaway.
Okay.
Nightingale. Okay. If you missed the first one, I was going to tell you all about. Make sure you do the hashtag shame on you. So Kenny Mass, this one says breathe the jazz. And I wanted to ask you, Kenny, like, who did the mask? It's like the fabric, the material is so soft. And I love your signature that you have on the inside of the mask. As well. So again, for those who did, what made you decide to do the face mask?
Yeah, you see, like I was trying to explain it actually before my phone rang out the other time. 2019, I came up with this concept of breathe, because I felt, look around me, I felt that the world is going chaos, and nobody had the time to stop and take a little pause and breathe. I'm like, the world need to breathe. We got to take pause and breathe in so many ways. You got to breathe by loving one another. Stop condemning one another.
That's true.
Just love each other. When you love, you overcome the world. You overcome everything. So I'm like, we got to take a pause and breathe. There's something going on in the atmosphere. I couldn't point it, I couldn't say this is what is exactly happening. But all I knew in my heart was we got to take the pause as humanity and breathe. So I came up with this concept called Breathe. So I titled my album Breathe, right? So on my album, 2019, January 2019, I took the photo, my album cover for Breathe with the max on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and it's so funny that 2020, actually at the end of 2019, I was about to, do a little commercial, a little promo on the Jazz magazine, the Smooth Jazz magazine. And I sent them the photo of my album cover and they said, oh, this is nice, but we need to see your face. I'm like, no, you got to, I need the one with the max on. That is my concept. They're like, no, Kenny, we got to see your face, who you are. I said, forget about who I am. My concept is about breathe. We got to breathe. That's why I'm using the max. Then 2020, when the coronavirus came, everybody started calling me and say, hey, hold on. Did you saw it coming? Did you see it coming? Did you see the stuff coming? I said, look, I don't know, but all I knew was a prophet is not honored in his hometown. I'm a musical prophet. You know what I'm saying? I may not point it, I may not say finger it and say this is it, but I could see it, I could feel it. That's why I said let's stop and breathe. So I came up with the idea of breathe with the max and stuff.
I love that. And again, I wanted to say congratulations to Rose Lady Edmonds, who's with the Jazz Lovers Corner. She run the first mass, and I just saw my friend Colleen and Heidi Tan. They just came in the room. Happy Monday to you guys. So let's go ahead and let's do the second drawing for a Kenny Nightingale mass. Let's see who's going to be the lucky winner. Here we go. Hey, congratulations to Alice Farrell. So, guys, let me explain to you. The DN Rogers, that's the producer of the show. He's like, no, I can't win. He kept choosing KERD Radio. No, I can't win, y'all. So that's what happened with, and then KERD Radio is me. So again, congratulations to Alice Farrell. Make sure you send me your contact, your forwarding address, so I can mail you the information. So Kenny, let's talk about this new song, your new song, which was just released August the 13th, which is titled Hello.
Yeah.
So, and when I first heard the song, and then I said, well, I saw the title before I actually listened to the song. And then I said to myself, is this the hello I'm thinking about? And it was, but I like the flavor and the twist and the Latin groove that's been added to the song. So what made you do this song?
Yeah, you see, Hello, is by Lionel Richie, the legendary Lionel Richie. I'd always loved that song. I grew up with that song, Hello. Is it me you're looking for? But the thing about it, I'd always wanted to record Hello and interpret it my own way, my own style, because you can't beat Lionel Richie, Hello was the hit, And I'm like, okay, how can I do this thing? Hello, this music, Hello, but do it my own way, interpret it my own way. So I came up like the Latin, the salsa groove flavor to it. You know, yeah. So every time I gig with my band, I'm playing a show with my band, people will come to me, folks will come to me and say, hey, I love that track, man. Where can I buy it? Where can I get it to buy? I'm like, no, it's not recorded yet. Are you kidding me? You better record this stuff. So for the past 17 years, I've been playing it live on stage with my band.
Okay.
You know, they've been asking me to record it. So now after Coltrane to Montgomery that came out last year and got on the Billboard,
right,
I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop my next single 2021. But I wasn't sure of what I was going to do, you know. So I wanted to drop one original tune of mine that I wrote, you know, which I'm going to drop pretty soon. It's called Chicago, you know, Chicago. Then something just came to me, a flash came to me and said, hold on, for the past 17 years, you wanted to drop Hello, go ahead and drop it. So I went to studio with my band and my producer, and, you know, and that was it. The rest is history. Came up with Hello.
Hey, I was going to say, can you give us a little taste of Hello? Hey, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, Kenny,
Yes,
how can we continue to support you in your music? Is that song available to download and purchase right now?
yes, sir. Yes, it's available. You can get my music, Hello, all my music, you know, Coltrane to Montgomery, New Day, Pina Colada. You can get it on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. It's everywhere, Pandora. Just go to any online stores that you're familiar with, you know, to buy music or download music. You'll find it there. Even on YouTube, it's everywhere now.
Yeah. So I know I wanted to mention some highlights that I knew that you had in your career. You got the Gospel Choice Awards in 2016, nominee for Best Instrumental Album. Also in 20 and 21, your single Coltrane to Montgomery topped the 100 Billboard charts. Now, that song Coltrane to Montgomery, I mean, it's something. I mean, that song, wow. What made you do Coltrane to Montgomery?
First of all, you know, I'm a big John Coltrane fan. You know, I love John Coltrane and Wes Montgomery, you know, because I play the guitar as well. A lot of folks don't know that. You know, I love Wes Montgomery when it comes to jazz, and when it comes to rock, I love Slash and Prince and Jimi Hendrix. You know, these are some of my favorites that I love on the guitar. So I'm like, you know, John Coltrane. So I was thinking about John Coltrane and Wes Montgomery in particular.
Right.
Of course, Jimmy Smith too on the organ. Then I'm like, if these folks were alive today in the 21st century, how would they interpret music? How would they play music today? Like if they want to play my generation style of playing smooth jazz, how would they play smooth jazz? Remember, these guys came from bebop jazz, traditional jazz. I'm like, if they want to play smooth jazz, how would they interpret it? So that's how I started writing Coltrane to Montgomery. But now I was thinking both ways. Right. You know, even I'm thinking about John Coltrane writing a letter to Wes Montgomery. I was also thinking about the city of Montgomery in Alabama as well, because it's a very popular city, Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on my mind, I was just imagining that John Coltrane was going to meet Wes in Montgomery, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So he paid a visit to Wes Montgomery, you know, his friend Wes. And when Jimmy Smith heard that John Coltrane went to Montgomery to visit Wes, so he decided to go along with his organ to visit his buddies, to spend some time with them. And now these three folks, giants, came together and started writing Coltrane to Montgomery. It's like a letter, Coltrane to Montgomery. You know, that's how I featured my brother, Michael, on the guitar. And I featured my other brother, who's my producer, on the organ. Right. And here comes the birth of Coltrane to Montgomery. You know, yeah. So to me, that is how they interpret the smooth jazz, because these were bebop recording artists. But now my interpretation is like, this is how they will interpret smooth jazz in the 21st century.
That's right. So, you know, if you missed it, so what I'm going to do now, Ken, I want to play just a little snippet of your video from the Coltrane to Montgomery again, just for those who are just tuning in. Let's check it out. That's Coltrane to Montgomery. Hey, little girl. That's your daughter?
Come on, Eden. Yeah. That's my daughter. Come on, live. Yeah, this is my daughter, Eden. Eden Nightingale. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hi.
How are you?
So fine. Speak. How are you? And this is Genesis. Hi. This is Genesis. Yeah, this is Genesis Nightingale.
Genesis
Nightingale. Yeah, these are my strength right here.
Do you guys play any instruments like your dad?
When I was like a child, I loved to play the flute. Every single time we go to the music store, my dad says, "Oh, pick us something." So I picked the flute. I kept on playing it all day. Like sometimes in the car. When we get home, I play it. Remember me doing that? Remember, Dad? When we went to the music store.
Remember.
Well, that's what. Next time when you have your flute, I mean, could you play it on the show for us next time?
Yeah.
Okay, we would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's talking to you.
Bye. My girls, man, they're all around me, man. You know, but they give me joy. You know, they keep me going. You know.
That's right.
Keep me going.
And when we were talking about that, so Kenny, how do you feel about today's generation? Do you think they appreciate, you know, this music, we you know, jazz music? How do you feel about today's generation?
Well, I think today's generation, to me, we have to encourage them. You know, we have to encourage them because, you know, today's generation is more into the hip hop and stuff like that. That's why someone like me, you know, and some young cats out there, when we call ourselves smooth jazz recording artists, you know, now we try to get to the younger generation. See, you got to speak their language. You got to speak what they're speaking. Right. So we got to do like some hip hop jazz. You know what I'm saying? You do some hip hop jazz. In doing that, you draw the crowd, you draw them close to you. Then now you interpret to them. Now you introduce them to people like, you know, Wes Montgomery, George Benson, Abby Hancock, you know, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie. You introduce them to all those folks. And they're like, wow, I never realized that. But for you to get the young cats, you know, to understand jazz, you have to speak their language, which is hip hop. You know, this is the hip hop generation. You know, so sometimes, like my next album I'm working on, you know, it's going to have some couple of hip hop jazz into it. I mean, it's going to have the jazz element, but the heavy hip hop, so I can get the young generation, the youth, can drive them towards the realm of jazz. You know what I'm saying? Because jazz is a beautiful music. It's a beautiful thing. There's no hip hop, there's no R&B without jazz. You know, jazz is the root of every music. You know. You know,
and so Kenny, when I think about you know jazz artists, especially indie recording artists, you know, it's this is not an easy career, especially you not being, say, with a major label. Any advice that you could give someone that wants to follow you in your footsteps?
Well, yeah. You know, I would say, first of all, I would say, stick to your craft, stick to what you believe, you know, and you have to believe in yourself, first of all. Like Kenny Nightingale, I've been playing this stuff since I was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've never given up on myself. I'd always believe in myself. You know, faith is all you need. Have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and believe in your creator, whoever you believe is your creator, believe in him, that all things will come to pass as long as you stay focused. So to me, my encouragement to the young generation is just stay focused and keep doing what you love doing. You know, don't do stuff because of the money. If you do it because of the money, you're going to fall on the wayside. You're not going to last in the game. You got to just do it because you love it. It's the passion of yours. It comes from the within, from the inside. When you keep doing it, trust me, it's going to materialize one way or the other. It's going to materialize. Kenny Nightingale started way back. I've done all kind of stuff, club, gigs, private event, everything. I'm just finally getting out there, you know, and I'm still pressing on. So always believe in yourself first. If you want folks to believe in you as a youth, as a young generation, you got to believe in yourself first.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's some great advice. Is you have to believe in your craft and what you do, because it will show in your performance. If you don't believe in what you do, then other people are not. It's going to show in your work. I believe that.
Yeah.
So Kenny, you know, before we let you go, I mean, can you tell us about any shows you have coming up where we can see you perform? You know, other stuff coming up you working on?
Yeah, actually, when it comes to show, I just started working on shows now, you know, because I've been focusing through this whole coronavirus thing and everything. I've been in the studio working not only on Hello, you know, I just released Hello, just drop it out, but I got some other tracks. I'm working on my next album. The first album is called Breathe. You know what I'm saying? The first smooth jazz album is called Breathe, apart from the Gospel God Jazz album. You know, Breathe is the first smooth jazz album. Now I'm working on the next album called Lamentation. On this next album, I'm going to lament with my saxophone. Oh. You know, yes, I'm the one crying from the wilderness with my saxophone, lamenting. I'm the lamenter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on it. So it's, you know, so a lot of stuff I'm putting together. You know, it's like the chef in the kitchen. You're cooking. You got to put the seasoning, the curry, the Maggi, and everything. You know, the tomatoes and the pepper and the spice and stuff. You know, at the end of the day, it's going to come out beautiful and sweet. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are what's happening. So pretty soon, hopefully by the end of this year, I'm going to start hitting the road from city to cities and stuff. But yeah, just please follow me on my website, on my social media. Once my tour date, you know, my gigs lined up, I'm going to post it on my website and my social media. You know, then you can see the cities that I'm playing. Hopefully, I will come into a city near you. You know.
Okay. And they can also go to the website KennyNightingale.com, right?
KennyNightingale.com, yes, sir.
And they can.
Yes, that's where you got everything
on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
And let them know, Kenny, where they can go purchase your music.
Yeah, please, you can purchase my music. You can go to my website. And most importantly, you know, easy for you. You can go to iTunes, Amazon, you know, Spotify, any store that, you know, you buy music, you download music from. Just go there and you see my music, you know, and more to come, you know, like I say, more music, you know, because my style is mix of flavors, you know. I'm a smooth jazz recording artist with the African groove, you know. I come with the African groove, you know. That's right. So music is from the roots, you know.
I tell people, you know, we always say this on the show. If you don't know Kenny Nightingale, shame on you for not knowing this brother. So make sure you check him out. I tell you, his music, I always would say that it reminds me, it has a lot of bit of jalapeno pepper in it. It just got spices, a whole bunch of stuff. You can groove, you can shake a little bit, and hey, we need that. And I just want to say, Kenny, whatever I can continue to do, I'm in your corner, my brother. I got your back. You know, support your music in any way I can. And everybody who's watching this video, for, you know, independent artists, they need your support. Download the music, buy the music. Anything else you want to share, Kenny, before we go?
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, Jazzy, man. I call you Jazzy, man. I love that name, you know, KEWard, you know, Jazzy KWard, man. Look, I'm really humbled. I'm humbled by this experience today. I thank you. I appreciate you for bringing me to your show and let me, you know, express myself to your audience and introduce myself properly to your audience. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity, and I will keep and supporting your show, and you know, and I wish every one of y'all out there to support this show. It's a beautiful show, you know. I love it. Jazzy always spin my music. He support independent artists and stuff. And please, let's continue to encourage this movement. You know, it's a movement. You know, music is a movement. You know, either you're a musician, you're a radio DJ, you're a radio presenter. It's a movement. We're all in a movement. You know, people like, man, Kenny, where you heading to? I say, man, look, you don't have to ask me, man. Just come with me, man. I'm on a movement, man. You got to keep walking. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I'm very humbled by this experience. God bless you, my brother. I'll say shalom, shalom, peace. You know?
And Kenny, hang right there. So what I would like for you to do, Kenny, I'm going to sign off, but I want you to take us out with just to play a little bit for us for just a second. But again, everyone, I'm Jazzie KWard. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight with a smooth jazz R&B recording artist, Kenny Nightingale. Don't forget to go over to KEWard Radio on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, as well as KEWardRadio.com. Subscribe to the website. Any artist that would like to be featured here on the show, my information address is there. If you would like to support the show, my PayPal, Cash App information is all listed there. Join me again each and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon on WVAS on Alabama State University campus on 90.7. So we're going to leave you in the good hands, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Kenny Nightingale. He's going to take us out. And don't forget, join me back here on next Monday for another special guest. You don't want to miss it. All right here on Artist Talk. I'm Jazzie KWard. Good night, everyone.
Peace.